Hello magical friends and welcome back to my channel. I am Ashley and this is my magical space. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So I follow a very strict budget for collecting. I stick to that dollar amount every month, and if I go over 1 month, then I spend less the following month, and I rearrange my list constantly in Excel spreadsheet of priorities just so that I mean, you can go broke being a collector. With Noble Collection retiring or discontinuing a lot of items, I was feeling a little bit of stress that I was going to miss out. I recently missed out on a Universal item, which was Arthur Weasley's hat, as they are retiring it now, and I'm not able to purchase it. So I decided that I was going to sell a couple of my pins in order to come up with the funds to get 2 of my wish list items from Noble Collection, just in case. I needed that security because we all know that when Noble Collection retires items, if you go to buy them off of eBay or, you know, any sort of secondhand shop, you're going to be paying 2, 3, 4, 5 times the amount that they were when they were sold at Noble. So I went ahead and bought myself 2 items, first being the Dragons of the First Task statue. This is $195 at Noble Collection, US obviously, and $19 shipping. And I bought myself Hogwarts Castle, but that will be a separate video. So let's get to it. Now, I believe that there was another version of this that Noble did beforehand. And I want to say that there's a different base to it, possibly, if that sounds right. I've heard people say that there used to be a different base. Maybe it was pewter, maybe it was bronze, a bronze base. I'm not sure. So don't go broke, obviously, trying to buy everything, but figure out what your priorities are. And these 2 items have been on my list for as long as I can remember. And I'd always say, when I have extra money, I'll do it. Or if, you know, something comes up and I have a little extra, I'll do it. And unfortunately, with the rate that they retire and discontinue things, I mean, look at Universal. Like, you can't get sneakoscopes, you can't get the chattering teeth, you can't get a bazillion items. Like the fanged frisbee, like everything seems to just be retiring lately, and it's making prices skyrocket. So you have something that's on your wish list. If you can make it work somehow without going broke, try to do that this year. Okay, so what do we got? A lot of packing foam. Holy crap, this thing is heavy. So I've seen this online for a really long time, and I always thought that the Ministry of Magic bag with the gold writing looked way too purple for my, like, more cartoony. But when you get it in person, it's like a really gorgeous, aged, distressed, I don't even know, detailed purple. That doesn't make sense, but in my head it makes sense, and that's all that matters. It's definitely like a darker burgundy purple, whereas like on the box and on the website it's like a bright cartoony purple. Okay. There is so many little details that you don't notice when you look at it on the website. The way, what does this say? Oh, just their normal Harry Potter thing. So they made the texture on the skin of a couple of the dragons it almost looks like leather. Like I'm assuming this is resin. It looks leather. Like whoever designed this is brilliant. Like it even feels like leather, but you know it's not. That is insane. And all of the little spikes. Holy crap. Even just like the painting detail on this is stunning. Like the way that they did like the gradient of like the dark green to the light green to the yellow, it's beautiful. It's really well done. And I really like how, so here's I was terrified to pick this up, but so there's the purple and it's gorgeous. It's like is it royal purple maybe? But it's definitely like multi-toned. And I really love the gold that they chose. It's like not the bright gold, but it looks like almost like a vintage brass. I love it. Wow. Wow. I gotta find out what the other one used to look like. I'll find it for you guys. It is stunning. I can't remember if I had this on my wish list. I know I had Hogwarts on my wish list, but you guys are just like, look at this. And it's so heavy, but so well done. Like the way that they were able to, like if you look how fine the dragon's wings are, but yet it's sturdy. Like it's not paper thin, like it's gonna break. And like look at, I'm assuming that's the Chinese fireball. The way that the wing is arched, it's almost like an umbrella. The amount of precision these painters and sculptors have is just mind-blowing. Like they have so much talent. I get why, you know, like these aren't mass produced and sometimes things are back ordered for so long because these take time to paint. They've got to. I don't even see like one single flaw. Not one single scratch or chip or nothing. It is unreal. Like they definitely took the time and send it out perfectly. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. So big bucket item of my list. So I don't know if you guys know this, but Noble Collection just randomly decided to discontinue the pewter statues. I know that they were limited edition, but it was every single one all at once. So they were there one day and then not there the next. And so I know they had like the Dobby and hippogriffs and thestrals, and a lot of people collected those. So yeah, it just, there is no warning, and I really wish that Noble Collection would do a like monthly newsletter. We as collectors, especially us who purchase a lot from Noble, I feel like they're not so customer conscious. Newsletter with communication on new items and items that they are going to be discontinuing, some sort of notice, or to people who spend X number of dollars a year at Noble, you know, get special insider information. Anything would be nice than just to randomly wake up one day and things be gone. I really wish that their communication would just get better and that they would improve that relationship with us. I think that it would go a long way in the collector community. Not that I will stop buying Noble collection. Sometimes it feels like they aren't as considerate when things cost so much money as they could be. I mean, hell, I would make a newsletter for them. Send me the information. I will create a newsletter for you. That is up my alley. And I did hear through the rumor mill that they do their new releases in November before they print their catalogs. And so that means that November passed and we didn't get any new Noble items. Just a lot of discontinued things. So maybe with the Fantastic Beasts movie coming out in a couple months, we'll get some new items next November, but it does worry me. I was really hoping that Noble would be releasing some new replicas. There's a bazillion I can think of that we're missing. So, I mean, here's hoping. I'm not trying to complain. I'm just definitely opinionated as a collector. That's all. So the statue is 10 inches tall. It is stunning. If it's on your list, I mean, at this point, your guess is as good as mine as to when this item will be retired. So try not to wait too long or you will be crying like I cried over not having Arthur Weasley's hat. If you have any information on where I can find Arthur Weasley's hat for sale, please let me know in the comments section or DM me on Instagram. I've looked everywhere, eBay, Mercari, Facebook, you name it, and he is just nowhere to be found. So anyways, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, if you want to. I know I'm kind of boring sometimes. And nothing but love and Lumos for the week ahead. Thanks, guys.